Alright, so I still have a couple hours. So I am a little stuck right now. I wasn't sure what to do. So I'm not sure what to do. Somebody suggested going back to do the white checks, which I think I will do. Alright, what can we do? Tasks. Okay, so we gotta wait for that. We gotta wait for that. We have to wait after that. That. I'm not drinking. So, if I'm That body is decomposing. So I guess I'm just hanging around, waiting for time. Apparently I can pass time on the bench, so I might do that when I get bored. I haven't spoken to her extensively. Maybe your husband is missing?
My husband? No, he's not.
Oh, where is he?
I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
Where is this going, officer?
So I'm hearing is you don't really know where your husband is.
Yes, but I don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time.
Would you like me to point him out?
No.
Okay.
Of course he's not. It's not like he's a pocket watch. I wouldn't just lose him.
Cockatoo missing?
I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get ladies. It's better to indulge him at this point.
Nothing. Go read up on them if you're so interested. There's a great book in the bookstore.
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your heraldic bird?
Wonderful. The store is open.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking.
No, absolutely not. Are you a policeman or a nanny? They are not missing.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking, giving the ladder of vices a chance.
I see.
The woman before.
Alright, so now I have a bird to find. Fine, fuck it. Actually, let's talk to her again now that we've solved a curse.
How is the investigation going?
Yeah.
Any curses yet?
Yeah, I found the doomed area.
Oh, that's great. I hope exciting adventures lie ahead. And maybe you can help Mother become less afraid.
Who's that woman?
Oh, that's Auntie Billy. She's nice if a bit distressed.
Auntie?
No, sir. She's a working woman who comes to look at the books a lot.
Why is she distressed?
I think she is a bad husband. Not very nice or helpful.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's birds over here.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
I think that's in Norse mythology.
Rows and rows of Hyundala men blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyundal and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyundal, Return to Hyundal. And the solipsistic Man from Hyundal and the Hyundal Man. Maybe 100. Man from Hyundal and the sages at not even close. Man from Hyundal in hell. Man from Hyundal. A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching. Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Heomdal in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man.
Probably more about my girlfriend.
Between the throne and the Heomdala man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Heomdal and the Devil Woman. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Heomdal novels.
Alright, I don't have enough money for this right now. Alright. Cockatoo book. Cockatoo book? Cockatoo book.
A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover, its beak slightly open. It looks as if the bird is calling out the book title, From A to Zurich, a guide to a well-behaved cockatoo. Turns out that there are so many different cockatoo species, and they all have behavioral problems.
It's a must-have if you own a cockatoo. I've heard they're quite capricious.
I don't have enough money for anything!
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin
Ooh,
board hidden
maps.
inside
I
the
need
alcove.
maps.
They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez. This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation, Ozon, Laurenti, disintegrating into mathematics. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you. You can, on Caillou, 850 million people live on these little dots, an oceanic world of culture and commerce torn apart by history. The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, connections to other worlds. Words past the insulin, you have little idea what they are. Distant stars. Perhaps they are God. The north coast of to the east, rolling Huron. It's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there. It's so small you can't. No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. It's not really a map. Still, it's detailed.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90. That old thing. It's an out of from when some design student. They didn't get that far, for some reason.
This bookstore is not strict amidst the various. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to get it serves platitudes, while wholeness, when it's up to your mind. The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver. And there's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives.
Sir, please, no, I can't have you end up like...
I could probably just take the,
Several maps. The maps look old and...
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
Alright, we have a map!
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner. Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Cypar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the...
I have a map! It's a map! Okay. Is there anything we can do? Can't do the ceiling fan again. Oh, and now I can click on these. Alright. Joyce. I'm not going to steal a book. I just don't have money at all. Alright. Oh, what's this? Alright. Going outside. Try to figure out things. Okay, I am here. There's gotta be other things I'm missing. I can't just pass time on a bench at this point.
The dented yellow mailbox greets
Oh, I'm not kicking the mailbox. I just feel like...
there. Working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
Case solved?
Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
What did I crack?
What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
It's the husband?
Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit. Didn't she repeatedly tell you her husband isn't Misinda?
I would only make a fool of myself.
Do marriages make any sense? Does honor? You're not a filthy philosopher. You're an officer of law. It's time to ace this case and not brood over your reputation. We can deal with the perception management later. There's no need for champagne when there's honor, recruit.
Okay, fine. I found your husband?
God damn it, I already told you. My husband isn't missing.
You said you didn't know where he was.
And I specifically added that I didn't need to know where he was.
Well, I found him.
Very well then. Where is he?
Over there.
Excuse me? I don't follow.
That working class dude.
Right, 'cause working class women come with alcoholic husbands. You know what?
What?
You were right. I do have an alcoholic husband. Although not that one.
Ha, blam. Knew it.
But he's alright, right?
I did, and he is. He's also an alcoholic.
Is he missing?
No, he's not. Or maybe he is, I don't know. He's probably in the park, or in Shamrock somewhere. Drinking with his friends. I haven't seen him for... Well, to hell with him.
I'll bring him back home.
She sighs, but you can detect a slight hint of gratitude and relief from her face.
All right, go ahead.
What does he
Do you
look
have any
like?
questions? Honestly, not that different from you.
So, what do you mean by that?
Well, he's slightly chubby.
Okay. What else?
What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with a bright blue inner lining. The lining is hand-sewn. I made it myself. It's his cool jacket. God knows it's too cold to run around in this, but he refuses to change. I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin. Can you believe it?
Wow, if the jacket's really that cool, I can totally understand.
Well, what can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night. I wouldn't like him to catch cold.
When did you last see him?
Yesterday morning, he went to the library. He went to retrieve my book, and he promised he'd walk straight back home. Because we talked about this. We talked about not wandering off again. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do with his addiction. Just makes me feel weak.
Gone for around 36 hours then. Damn, this is a missing persons case. She turns away from you in an attempt to recover.
So you are going to look for him?
Yeah, I'll try to bring him back home.
Thank you. Please do. Even though I'm sure he will return home by himself. I'm still sure of that.
I'm sure he will too. When he does, would you let Precinct 57, Kim Kitsuragi, know?
I will. Of course, officer.
Alright, I am going to find a husband. Alright, Leather jacket, blue lining, probably talking with his friends. It's not one of you guys, right? Have you seen a missing man?
Vigilance officer? What can this old carabiner do for you?
Oh, can you tell me about this rifle?
It's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 caliber. Breech loading. Revachol made. Good weapon. Accurate and reliable.
His moves are quick and precise as he first checks the weapon, then aims it at the sea. This man knows firearms.
This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
In the basement.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
I saw the statue of Felipe III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
Cocaine? Cocainum? Sounds like our kind of king. And just imagine what kind of cocaine a king would have had.
We don't need drugs!
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
What about, how should they rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Powerful leader is not afraid to do what must be done, but what the country needs?
Revachol would be a different place if more people realized that. We could still be the...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
The carabiner doesn't reply.
Right.
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Bruta.
What?
Evening falls. The time has come to take the vow.
Vows?
The vows are blood and flesh.
What's this my lower intestine going on about?
Lower intestine? The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
What hard stuff are you talking about, dude?
Fascism, Brota.
Fascism?
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revachol's problems?
I thought you were my circulatory system.
Quit stalling, Bruta. We're talking about the weakest, worst, most insane thing. The weak link.
Financiers.
Yes, them. But also, women.
Women?
Women. Men of war. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woo men need to go back to the fucking kitchen.
Are you?
That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that woo men need to know their place.
Am I having some kind of stomach seizure? Is my brain having an aneurysm?
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth.
Why am I getting this?
Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things.
Why
you've
are
said
there
them
random
many
accent
times.
marks on... Okay, I've made up my mind about fascism.
You're going to keep your voos, right? Keep your voos, Brota.
I'm opting out.
There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines, knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver. It is one of betrayal and disappointment.
Yeah, fuck my liver.
I have really outdone myself.
Ooh, good sandwich.
This is divine.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat ass of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
He's the only person who's gonna listen to you, dude. I thought you were best buds.
Honey, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Can I have a bite of that?
I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food. Nothing personal, it's just a principle.
Fair enough.
The only one you have.
Oh, that's good. That's very good. You must have other business then?
I don't want his sandwich. Oh. Oh, birdies. Alright. Can I go anywhere else? There's a bench. There's his car. There's that dude. There's that plaque. Maybe I should talk to the dude again. The guy that was selling like the cheap glasses. He was down here, right? Not over there. Also, I gotta look for a husband now. Wait, was he... Hold on. Is he in the whirligig? Is that the dude?
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again. Oh, dear. I'm not sure where to begin. Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious. I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm afraid we'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow. Via dating agency, I'm ashamed to say. I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident. And he just divorced. We hit it off and, well, here we are.
That's sweet.
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
I hope I've been useful. Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
I have like 10 hours to kill.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
Of course, dear.
All right, I'll talk. I'm sure I can hear more about the insect later. All right, so he's not in here. Pretty sure he's. I'm pretty sure he's not employed because he's drunk all the fucking time. Alright, so it's not that drunk. Oh, wait. Where was the... Okay, never mind. Was there anything down this way? Nope. Okay. How did I get there again? Don't think he's here. Don't think he's there. Alright. Yeah, I do tend to run a lot. The other thing I got as a tip for this game, without like just trying to spoil anything, was that I should always keep a skill point handy. So I don't, like, if I fail something, I can just do it again right away, which is fine. Wait. Yeah, here's the dude.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
So what's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer, you're very cool.
Oh,
Bang, 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 bang!
I'm not cool.
What? No, I can't believe you said that. You got personal style. You know what you like.
I look like a bum?
You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions.
What kind of stuff are you selling?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Is there a discount for cool officers?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
But did he first mark them up 100%, just so that he could put them on sale? Yes, it's a business secret. Let him keep it.
Where'd you get the comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
I assume they fell off of a truck.
No need for discounts.
But did he first mark? Yes, it's a.
No need.
But
I
did he
meant-
first? Yes.
Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits. Just economic freedom. Take a look around.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom. That's right. Anything for you.
Where are you from?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola.
You're not local?
Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais, from the Seaguy province of the Serais Empire. The Apricot Suzerainty, you know?
Why is it called that? Lots of apricots there?
The Apricot Suzerainty is what the Seaguy archipelago is commonly known as in Revachol. It's a bit of a fraught term, I'm sure you understand.
No, apricots come from Seaguy. My grandma used to grow them. But Seaguy is a shithole. That's why I came to Revachol. Here's much better for an independent entrepreneur. Less laws. Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur? I send half my profits back to my grandma in Seaguy.
I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. Alright, dude's not here anymore.
Hello, hello. Let me know. Sure, let me have a look. Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
Do you know what the tattoos mean?
A photic path, counter radiance network, and I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Shock put ball.
Another time, perhaps.
Alright, so drunk is not in here. Nothing over here, it looks like.
shine on these sunglasses lasts a... You keep coming back. That's good of...
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over.
Yeah, I don't need to see. I don't have enough money for anything. Maybe he's over here. Maybe it's you?
Looking for something?
You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
Can I see the soles of your boots?
Been admiring the stompers, huh? Sure thing.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
What's up with your soles?
It's Revachol.
Where did you get boots like that?
Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny.
Why?
For when the invasion comes, the last thing they'll see before the lights go out is illustrious Revachol.
It doesn't look like the lieutenant cares. He just makes a little note.
You understand you're stomping on Revachol every day, don't you?
No, it's not like that. You don't get it. It's when I kick them, you know? Oh, fuck it. It's too complex for you.
Maybe he's in there? Probably not.
Is this about the questions again?
Alright, she's not interested. Oh wait, did I have anything to put into the machine?
The tear machine stands and your bottles clunk into the machine. Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo?
Nope, I have no money. I am poor as dirt.
Right to work!
Poor as dirt.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I...
He probably won't talk to me. He is a tool.
A lorry stuck in the traffic. The windows are clear.
I don't think she can give me anything.
The woman still has no response. Wait.
Alright. And there's nothing over here. Alright, I guess I'm gonna probably hang out on a bench for a while. I can't think of anything else to do. Have you seen the drunk dude?
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
Nothing. Alright, so it's not him. I thought there was another drunk dude I saw. Over here?
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname. The faded marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions. Just chips in the sandstone. They look pretty ancient.
Where? There? Those are old. These bullets were fired during the revolution, over half a century ago. They do not warrant investigation. Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
I feel like there was like another drunk dude. But I think maybe he came in the evening. It's not him.
The man ponders his cooking utensil.
Do you know about any drunk guy that Auntie has?
Can I help you?
Alright, I think I'm gonna have to wait on the bench for a bit. We might have to get the body down. Who is she? Wait, she's the Alright, I'm gonna save this. Because apparently the body can deteriorate over time. So let's just get it down.
The man before you is naked, but for a period.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
We can saw the branch?
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, it seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Maybe we can ask for help at the harbor?
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case.
Alright.
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
Maybe we can shoot him down?
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit. They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno.
I'll blow his head off.
Take it! Take the shot! Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzle-loader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
A lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow's test was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight.
Fucking idiot! Muckabat asshole! Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he? Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano clad.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
Alright, we'll have to ask the harbor for help.
Okay, they do have the tools and the men. And since it looks like they put him there... okay, let's do it in the lousy, dangerous way. To ask the suspect for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Everard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves. Clearly we can't.
Suck my dick, bitches!
He's a dangerous and corrupt man, and we cannot predict what he will want from us in return.
Yeah? Don't go being someone else's bitches. You're Kuno's bitches.
From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
To the gates. Let's fight, I say.
Yeah, that's not happening. I feel like we can get him down, but I don't know how.